down here. All right, I'll count it down myself since we're live. I'll give it a proper countdown myself. And let's see, in 5, 4. Whew, we made it, people. We made it to the first post-WrestleMania pay-per-view, and by God, it really genuinely does feel different, you know? I mean, not just because of the location of the pay-per-view tonight, but also due to the fact that, well, things really have felt different since the end of WrestleMania this year, and the Raw and SmackDowns after. Now, not everything is hit, but I'd like to think WWE's in a pretty good place right now, and the fact that they're bringing Backlash to the Scenes Chapieux Lyon Metropolis, France, the LDLC arena, I'd like to think things are really good.
And
Here
also,
we
we don't have no more Bucktooth, so we don't have no more Bucktooth.
Hey, yes, I know.
What's great about this is I hope WWE start doing pay-per-views in every European country and don't just stick to the UK like they've done for the last, I don't know, 40 years.
30 years, yeah.
I mean,
30, at least 40 years.
Yeah,
at least 40 years at this point.
I mean, they can probably find a bunch of other places.
Well, they're doing Australia. Well, they're doing Australia, and
right.
dude, they could do Germany. They could literally do all.
The only place in Germany isn't actually Germany; it's in Poland. Think about that joke.
Okay.
All right, guys, please.
Once we discern what's allowed to be made fun of and not to be made fun of, let's continue.
Guys, if you'll keep this up here, we're gonna be here most of the night, and okay, look, let's just go. See, already things are too much, and it has been, but we're gonna get through this one way or another. I'm Coffee Lover 239, and joining me, I can't believe I'm saying this, but joining me for the last ride is Orange Cassidy's personal hype man, Heavy.
The only as good as your last podcast, so let's make this one to remember.
Yeah, he is going.
Wait, this will be your last podcast?
Yeah, he's going off of social media. He, like most social media, so is only keeping WhatsApp for his closest friends. So, yeah. Either way, it is going to be rough. And that voice you just heard is our next in line, basically, our resident John Moxley stan, Steven, or it's Dean.
People.
And third in line now is, well, I don't know how to do the greeting now, given some of the stuff, so I'll just say Emperor of the Sheep, Sheepster.
Yo, what's up? You didn't say my name.
And last but certainly not least is our resident jokester, Kwai Jam.
Yeah, I am the provider of context to this beautiful tapestry of pro wrestling moves, rings, commentators, bookers, turnbuckle covers, ring ropes, the apron, all beautiful parts of that beautiful playground we call a pro wrestling ring.
We get it. Jesse isn't here, but I have his predictions. We've got 5 matches, so yeah, we're not going to waste any more time, and we're going to start right out the gate with the big one. This is Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles for the undisputed WWE Championship. So, on night 2 of WrestleMania XL, LA Knight defeated AJ Styles, while later that night, in the main event, Cody Rhodes won the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Well, now it's just the undisputed WWE Championship. Bye-bye, Universal. On April 12th, it was announced that Rhodes' first challenger for the title would be determined by a tournament, and it would begin on that night's SmackDown. Knight and Styles won their respective triple threat matches. Excuse you.
Thank you.
You're excused. You're
sorry, I had a Monster and a Sprite, so...
Why would you do that to yourself?
You kill you.
Well, I'm eating waffle fries and a diet Dr. Pepper, so, I'm due soon.
That's different in your case here, but that's beside the point.
Sorry, go on.
Okay, so AJ Styles beat Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio, while LA Knight beat Bobby Lashley and Santos Escobar in those matches. And then the following week, Styles defeated Knight to earn the championship match against Rhodes at Backlash France. I see some people already willing to write this off, but let's not just yet,
Let's do that in 18 hours.
Hey. Look, the story, Not everything is going to be on point, but we all know Cody has a whole bunch of other stuff lined up for him. Between Randy and possibly some other things as well. But we know when it's really going to happen. So for now, we are going to have this. They're going to put on a good match, and there's not much more I can really say. We know what they're capable of, and yeah. So, Heathy, you're up first.
Well, I mean, when I leave Discord, my first plan is to get like in really good shape because I've kind of been putting myself off there for 2024. I want what AJ Styles is having, whether that's bit up low
Same.
carbs, whatever diet, maybe just getting some juice from the rock. He looks in amazing
Oh
shape.
my god.
Um, but orange juice, of course. Come on, I'm an orange Cassidy hype man. What do you think I meant? Anyway,
Yeah.
this match. I can see it going one way, but it doesn't mean it's a write-off. It's going to be a good match. I mean, there could be some shenanigans. Maybe LA Knight gets involved. Maybe we find out our next challenger for Cody in the next pay-per-view at King of the Ring. But either way, it's going to be a really good match. Probably match of the night. Having said that, I think it's going to be Cody who takes it. I think he can't lose the title right now. He's got to keep going with it.
Obviously, yeah. Match of the night. That might be a heavy one to hit, or maybe not. I don't know. Dean, who do you got?
Hey, Cody.
I mean, I see. Sheepster, who do you have?
Um, if this were 2005 AJ Styles, I would say him, but it's not, so I have to say Cody Rhodes, the man who ended racism.
Oh god.
They keep up the meme.
Oh, good grief. Let's see. The Jesse said Cody Rhodes, and he says the match is gonna go 25 minutes. Why, I have no idea, but we know. And last but not least, it's Jam.
Okay, AJ, if any of you watched the press conference from earlier today for Backlash in France, what did they fixate on the whole time during when AJ had the
AJ's
mic?
biceps.
His body. And what had they been
Yeah,
doing
fine.
prior weeks on Raw talking about with AJ Styles?
His
His body. So somewhere in the universe right now, there's a very happy VKM. But I digress. Or I'm sorry, I dijack.
I was just about to say,
going.
come on, you gotta
Yes.
keep it going.
Yeah, I got to keep the meta going because I am an innovator, a trendsetter, like Jim Cornette's suit. Anyway, I dijack. There is literally, yeah, I see that comment there. And no, it's only the tendrils of the lower calf. Okay, that's my favorite muscle group. Anyway, I dijack. And this whole pay-per-view, when you look at it in a whole, is very one-sided. It's like it's very predictable. It's a beast quality pay-per-view, and they're doing it in a new market by doing it in France instead of just ambivalently in the England area or the Scotland area, which in about a month's time they're doing Clash in the Castle. So there you go. So I think AJ is in his most amazing physical shape we've ever seen him in, much like The Rock or the Final Boss, I should say. He was in exceptionally amazing physical condition. Cody Rhodes is got to keep the title here. Unless AJ Styles pulls some type of Bullet Club homage interference by the OC, Gallows and Anderson show up and decide to overwhelm Cody before Jey Uso and some of the lovely faces come out to counteract them at ringside with shenanigans. I don't think they're going to pull that thing in this kind of pay-per-view. So I'd easily see Cody Rhodes retaining.
Well, it looks like we are all in a unanimous agreement. Yeah, I'm going with Cody Rhodes on this one. I mean, how else are we gonna do? We're not gonna yank the rug out from under him so soon. I mean, that doesn't make sense. So,
Just because he's injured doesn't mean he can't do.
I mean, hey, look at how many dates Roman took. Hey, if he has to miss one or so just to be able for the next,
Cody is going to be holding this thing much like the first old American Eagle title reign in WWF in the 80s into the 90s. He's going to be holding this thing for at least 3 to 4 years.
Oh
max.
god. I don't
At
think
least.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
It is a good idea.
I
You've got to
say give
establish.
them multiple reigns eventually at certain point.
No,
Like,
dude, the
dude.
days of multiple reigns is kind of past now.
Oh, please.
You want to talk about you want to talk about a guy with the name Reigns' name who should have had multiples of the title reigns? Let's talk
Hey.
about Roman Reigns.
Oh, God.
But I
I'd
digest.
rather not right now because he's off TV. But you know what I mean. I stand by what I said, and I'm going
He's
with
on
AJ.
an island fucking his wife.
And I'm going with AJ.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
making
not
his
AJ.
wife.
Cody Rhodes. What the fuck? See, now you got me twisted right now. Cody
He's
making
Rhodes
his
for
wife-
the win. I'm wearing my Cody Rhodes shirt. Yeah, let's
No,
go.
put on your Bullet Club shirt.
It
It's
is
still
the-
Bullet Club Day.
Okay, first of all, it is the Bullet Club one, actually.
Too sweet.
Good.
Too sweet.
I mean, what else did you think I had, anyways? That's the only
Don't
Cody
give me
shirt I
don't give
have
me a
and I
setup for a
need.
joke here, please.
Yeah,
Sir.
don't. Yeah, just. let's
Okay,
go.
hey, who's the one who wanted him to tone down? Okay, look, enough. Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. On night 2 of WrestleMania XL, Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to win the World Heavyweight Championship. The next night on Raw, Jey Uso won a fatal 4-way match to become the #1 contender for the title and was scheduled for Backlash France. There's not much more to say on this. They have set this up nice and simple and easy, and yeah, the match should be fine, but yeah. Healy, who do you think's gonna win?
Speaking of Jey Uso, I think my upstairs neighbours are eating each other because I can hear the floorboards squeaking. It's really disgusting. Anyway, yeah, literally like that.
Oh
A
my
bit more like
God.
faster. But anyway, I'm not sure if you guys catch the SmackDown. It was a bit earlier due to it being in Europe
I did
other than
not,
America.
but they're gonna re-air it at
Jey
its normal
Uso's
time.
entrance. Jey Uso's entrance was so loud that people were getting warnings on their phones about decibel levels in the room.
Damn,
they are-
seriously? That's awesome.
Yeah, the
wow.
Ooh,
That's
the
a
whole
Road
of
Warrior
Jey Uso-
pop right there. Jesus.
wow.
Apparently, the quote was like between 100 and 150 decibels, like too many minutes of that, and you go deaf. Hardly. So that they were hyped for him. So I think obviously there's not much of a correlation because not his hometown or his home country, but Jey Uso's defiance could be what Bad Bunny was to Puerto Rico. It's just, the vibes are going to be immaculate. It's going to be a feel-good match. I don't think it's going to be a win for Jey Uso, although I wouldn't mind it. Because I think they're setting up Drew McIntyre to face Damien at Clash at the Castle. But it's going to be a hell of a match. It's going to be a one that the crowd are really into. I think Damien wins this one and retains.
All right. Let's see, Diener, you're up.
Damien, please. Bisexual Undertaker.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I gotcha. Sheepster, now you.
The man who does better Road Warrior pops than the Road Warriors. I gotta say Jay.
Oh, ho,
main
ho,
event.
ho, ho, ho.
He better win. He's overdue for it. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, but at the cost of Priest. Early on,
Dude,
I don't
Priest
think
is
so.
just not the shit.
He's
Dude,
dead. He's
one-
been dead in the water ever since he debuted from
He's
the
already
NXT.
won the
grid.
fucking thing, barely had it for a minute,
Dude,
and
but
you're
here's the-
already
here- can
writing
you-
it off.
Okay, I'll wait for my
You
part.
wait for
Yeah,
your
go
part
ahead.
here, which will be soon.
But
Jesse
main
Okay.
event, Jay
Damian
Uso.
Priest,
Okay,
and now it's your part. Quiet
okay. Damian Priest, first off, can we really use the term "one" when it comes to the Money in the Bank suitcase? Can we really call it that? Can we use the term "he won the title"? No. See, I think we should retire the usage of the word "one" when it comes to anybody using a title or using a stipulation earned in a match to go out and finish off an opponent who either retained or got the title and who's in a weakened state to wrestle them on the spot, beat them up when they've already been beaten down in a 20, 30, 40-minute match. So he didn't win that title. Okay, I think we should have retired the word "one" when it comes to anybody off the Money in the Bank suitcase, whatever, Samsonite suitcase, whatever. I think we should stop saying "one." He just so happened to spontaneously acquire the title, I think is a better way of putting it, to be more respectful, semantically speaking. Damian Priest has been one of the most flat guys to come out of NXT, going all the way back to the post-black and gold era. Okay? Jey Uso is a guy who, much like Trick Williams in NXT, in an old trope within the bloodline, got over by Beethoven with an old trope. In this case, brother versus brother, which I may say it was the flattest match of the entirety of night one of WrestleMania 40. It was completely flat. The whole night was flat. It was flatter than Kate Blanchett and Elizabeth II. Okay? It was flatter than Dean's stomach before Taco Bell. Okay? It's flatter than the interest rates in America. Okay? But I think I digress enough. So you got Jey Uso. He's another big, hot babyface. They've got like 4 baby faces that finally came out of the woodworks or had the optimism to come out of the woodworks because they finally made the right decision in the case of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and finished the bloody story. So now all these faces, from Chad Gable going from face to heel, which is a logical move, to Jey Uso and KO and Orton, all these beautiful, buxom baby faces are coming out of the woodworks, jockeying for position to get a title reign. Okay? Like I said, Damian Priest is not a leader. Finn Balor is a leader. He never will be. He's just a guy in a ring doing a softcore pre-Diesel with Shawn Michaels impression, motioning for arrows to be shot. Okay? The guy has never been good in the ring. I never liked him. So him to say this is going to be a good match for a guy who won the title in the circumstances, as I pre-mentioned with the Money in the Bank scenario, it's going to be a passable match, okay? And Jey Uso is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting here. He's going to carry Damian Priest, who is a quote-unquote champion. So I think for the sake of the great Clash in the Castle main event, logically between, McIntyre and Jey is what we want to see. I say Jey Uso wins the title, and Damian Priest is nothing but a transitional. He's a transitional champion. I'm sorry. The guy could have a title reign, but have we seen him on WWE TV other than backstage? That's all we've seen him since he won. Backstage. He was backstage in NXT's Spring Break and going, "Go get him, champ," to freaking, was it Mello, or I can't remember who it was. Oh, no, Ilya Dragunov. He was backstage with Ilya Dragunov. Then the next week on Raw, he was backstage again. "Hey, go get him, Tiger." You know what I mean? Like, you see my point? He's not being portrayed as a champion. He's a transitional guy when waiting for the next guy to come along and take that title and give it some significance. So, Jey Uso, your new world heavyweight champion, for the sake of continuity, for the sake of common sense, and for the sake of my sanity.
As much as I wish that could be the case, I don't see that happening. They're probably going to give it a little bit longer on Priest, so sorry, sticking with Damian Priest. Maybe they'll surprise us on this one here, and if they do, okay, no, that doesn't need to happen there. I clicked the wrong thing, but it's an LGR video, basically, Oddware. Yeah, but let's just go to the next match.
I thought you said Oddworld.
Knock it off, but no, I won't be mad if, although LGR did review Oddworld, yeah, but I won't be mad if Jey wins.
Jack.
Yeah, but you die, Jack.
No, I won't be mad if Jey wins. So let's go. Women's triple threat action. Bayley versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. I don't know why I said it like
Women's?
I don't know why I said it right there. Women's.
Wow.
There's also that, but that's
no, you gotta say it like PewDiePie. Wyman.
No, Wyman.
Wyman.
There you go. Okay, night 2 of WrestleMania XL. Bayley won the WWE Women's Championship. On the next episode of SmackDown, Bayley was talking about giving new opportunities for other women. Tiffany Stratton appeared to accept the opportunity, but Bayley said she was talking about giving Naomi a chance for the championship. Stratton then insulted Naomi and prompting her to come to the ring. After a discussion between Naomi and Stratton, they faced each other in a match to determine who would challenge Bayley for the WWE Championship, where Naomi won. The title match took place on the next episode, but ended in a no contest after Stratton attacked both Bayley and Naomi. Another match between Naomi and Stratton was then scheduled for the next episode to determine who would challenge Bayley for the championship at Backlash France, but ended in another no contest after external interference from Nia Jax. Someone who may... Where did she go in the draft here? I forget.
SmackDown.
Boy.
I was going to say, who cares?
Fuck, bro.
Another
So,
NXT release today? Oh boy.
SmackDown General Manager Nick
Yeah.
Aldis announced Bayley would defend the Women's Championship against both Naomi and Stratton in a triple threat match at Backlash France. Assumably, a Nia Jax match will be later down the line. Heathy, you know what to do.
Well, I mean, when you were going through that, I was thinking, who could genuinely win this match? And then I heard the She-Devil herself, Nia Jax, is drafted to SmackDown, and you know they love the whole small champion against big challenger deal. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they did this exact same thing with Bayley and Nia Jax in NXT. Or was Asuka and Nia Jax? Either way, they loved Nia Jax going for that title and proving to be like the big show of the women's division. I know I sound like a broken record, but I think a title's going to get retained. I don't see Tiffany Stratton winning until maybe a SummerSlam or Mania, and I don't think Naomi needs a title right now. I think Bayley retains.
Are you starting to see a pattern here, ladies and gentlemen? Dean?
Bailey.
Sheepster?
White woman 368591.
Be more specific.
She's a Tina.
Bixley. Sorry, I mean Bailey.
What the hell is the matter? You know what? No. Actually, let's not even. Jesse? Oh, wait, he's not here. Jesse?
I could be Jesse.
No, Bailey.
Hey,
guys.
No. Do not jump in. You're ruining the bit. Never mind. Now, Quai Jam?
Wow, what a symbolic method there in that beautiful voice of yours, Coffee. And I'm not being facetious in any way of my adoration and complimentation.
Dean, I know you heard that.
But anyway, I Jack. It's Bailey, basically the woman's version of Damian Priest. They re-signed her and promised her the world. Too bad that world starts and ends at Damage Control, which looked like a glorified tour group out of Tokyo. And I'm sorry to say that, but out of these three women, the real question you ask yourself is who really needs it? Naomi has been flat ever since she came back from TNA, AEW, whatever the hell she was, under a black light. And Nia Jax, yeah, they like immovable objects, and she is as immovable as it comes. She is basically Awesome Kong at this point, with lots of hair samples on her belt, being part of the Nightmare Collective. But I Jack. And, Bailey is just, like I said, there is no emotional response to Bailey, dude. Everyone's waiting for her to flip back to being good old Kylie Ray, smiles and hugs all day. So, I don't have any connection in this match. This is just, to me, a throwaway dark match, triple threat dark match. It really is. Because nobody is doing anything moving real estate or has done anything fresh since they all either came back or reemerged in WWE. They're literally three versions of QVC at 2 o'clock in the morning selling knife collections. Okay, they're dead, they're boring, and nobody cares for them. So Bailey to retain without me ever thinking about it ever again in my visible life.
And I agree with that. Bailey to retain. Okay, up and now that's right side up, and perfect timing because we're on the next match.
Wow.
It's a tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Now, at night 1 of WrestleMania XL, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeated Damage Control's Dakota Kai and WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, in a 6-woman tag match. Wait, who was the third wheel on night 1? Hold on, it was...
Io?
No, for the other side, for the baby faces. Oh, Naomi.
Naomi.
Thank you, here. I don't know why they didn't mention her there, but whatever. So, on the April 26th episode of SmackDown, it was announced the Kabuki Warriors would defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship against Belair and Cargill Backlash France. Alright, and there's nothing more to add, so Healy, who do you think's gonna win?
Now, I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but over the past 5 or so years of these tag titles being in effect, they've been cursed as hell. It seems like every time you have a team who wins this title, either one gets injured, one leaves, or both leaves in the case of Sasha and Naomi when they won it back in 2022. It just seems like a recipe for disaster. And the thing you should know about me, Asuka is one of my favourite women's wrestlers of all time.
Right
I
on,
love Carlos
man.
Sainz too. Also, they've had the title since I believe the Rumble, or if not the SmackDown before that. And
Let's see.
oh,
They won January 26, 2024.
yeah, so
So,
that would have been the Friday, so the SmackDown.
or was it
Um,
here? Let me see here. If I
mm,
could just, yeah, Kabuki Warriors. Yeah, it was the January 26,
yeah.
2024 episode of SmackDown.
Now, one thing I like about Triple H's reign as the guy in charge is title reigns feel like something. But the flip side of that is you can't have like year-long title reigns with every title. It gets sort of monotonous. And like we've been predicting with this pay-per-view, the first 3 matches I predicted, all title retentions. If I go for a fourth here, I mean, not only is it born for me, it's born for the fans because, it's like any other pay-per-view we had in the 2010s where they just don't want to make title changes. But, that was born then. We actually have something entertaining here. But, I think we're going to have Bianca versus Jade at some point in the future, but not anytime soon. I think we're going to have new champs there, so Bianca and Jade to win.
All right, all right, all right. Dean, who you got?
Jade and Bianca.
And now, Sheepster.
What he just said.
So, Bianca and Jade?
Hmm.
Okay. Jesse.
Even though I think that they're both doing absolutely nothing.
It's mostly just Jade, but whatever. And then the Jesse says Bianca and Jade, and that finally leaves us with Quai Jam.
Oh, you might as well call Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair what they automatically are. It's Looper, the women's division. They're literally the same person. Maybe more of the young version has more wrestling moveset than Jade Cargill has, because Jade Cargill has only had 2 matches in WWE. She's been there for what, 4 months now? And
No, she's been there since like the end of last year.
Still, she's been standing backstage, dressed up like a mirror ball, not wrestling. And I have a serious problem with somebody who they paid all that money for and did a literal Mystico Sin Cara quality press conference and going, "Hey, we signed her," and she did nothing, nothing, and I do mean nothing, with a big neon N. It's just nothing. So the Kabuki Warriors, geez, man, I honestly think putting those women together with Bailey and Dakota Kai being the typical, intern in the Mystery Machine, just killed all of their careers. It killed all their potential momentum, and you need to start fresh. And right now, the big money feud here in the women's division, if there's much to say about that, because this has been like Easy masterfully put it, this has been an afterthought. Not like everything WF has not been an afterthought since 2007, but I digress. So I say, you know what? Start the ball rolling on your Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. They run this the tag titles, and then somebody costs the other one the tag titles, and there's your modus operandi for probably a great women's feud of a Rhea Ripley by way of Becky Lynch quality feud here. Okay, so yeah, give it to Tag Team Looper, new tag team champions.
You know what? I think the Kabuki Warriors have held the damn thing long enough that, yeah, if you have
they just need to just break that whole group up down. Just get rid of Damage Control.
What
it
even
didn't
is
work.
there left of Damage Control? All that's left is Dakota and the 3 Japanese women.
Yeah, it's Dakota Kai and the 3 girls who basically look like they're on vacation all the time.
Because Bailey's gone, basically, from the group. She's been kicked. And so, eventually, what if they basically decide to form a different style group and just throw Dakota out?
Yeah, the Kabuki Control.
In any case, yeah. You know what? I say if there has to be one title change, it's gonna be this one. So I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
And I changed my pick.
What?
I'm an idiot. I meant to say the Kabuki Warriors because I'm dumb.
Shame on me.
Really?
And you need to don't beat yourself up that much. I know it ain't been easy, but yeah. Alright, final match. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. Following his loss at Night 2 of WrestleMania XL, The Bloodline's leader, Roman Reigns, went on a hiatus. Solo Sikoa took charge of the group, removing Jimmy Uso from the faction and introducing the debuting Tama Tonga on the April 12th episode of SmackDown. The following week, the duo viciously assaulted Kevin Owens. On the April 26th episode, when the Bloodline again attempted to attack Owens, Randy Orton made the save. Later that night, it was announced that Orton and Owens would face the Bloodline, Sikoa and Tonga in a tag team match at Backlash France. This will be Tonga's WWE in-ring debut. What more can I say here? I mean, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton have been wanting to get their revenge on the Bloodline. Not exactly the way I could have done things, but you know what? Given that my ideal things for wanting things happen and knocking off a dream match didn't happen at this year's Mania, but we still got some good in the end, though, so I can't be all that gripey with it. I mean, what more can we say here? Although, personally, I'm not exactly used to Tama Tonga just yet, because he is technically
Awesome.
he's
Absolutely
I mean
awesome.
he's technically Tongan, not Samoan, but hey, I guess tomato for some. No, we'll really see that if the thing happens that Jesse laid down in his prediction, but I will mention that when I get to it. But yeah, Randy's gonna get his revenge. KO wants to get his revenge, and either way, damn it, knock it off. But either way, yeah, Hells will probably break loose. Even without Roman in a bloodline match, you could still expect shenanigans. We've just gotten through the worst of it.
Beautiful on the inside.
Hey.
Kidding, I'm not gonna sing Judas. I don't like Judas.
Oh, please. Hey, the song still slaps even if Jericho's in a drought, to say the least. Alright, Healy.
Super kick party!
Hey. Easy. Alright, Healy. In the words of Seth Rollins, one last motherfucking time. Who do you think is going to win?
The way they've started off Tama Tonga's WWE career, I've enjoyed. I was off the opinion that maybe NXT, maybe give him something at the OC down there. But I'm happy that they're inserting him into the main roster. He's 41, he's 42, he's getting up there in age. So, strike while you're on top. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, I'm kind of shocked that they're still teaming up. I thought they would have gone a typical... Yeah. The typical WWE route of, steady babyface alliance, falls apart because they're two hotheads into a month. We're going on a few months now. And yeah, they're going as a bloodline. I think this is where they start to unravel. Solo Sikoa and Tonga, the family. And Orton and Kevin, buddies. It's buddies versus family, buddies versus family. So I think I'm going to go with Tama Tonga and Solo here. I don't think you have Solo, who's reinventing his character, becoming the new tribal chief, and Tama Tonga, who's having his first match in WWE. I don't think you have them lose right now.
All right. Dean, who do you got?
The Bloodline.
And now Sheepster.
Tama motherfucking Tonga. Whoa, spider dance.
Solo Sikoa.
Yeah. No, I think I'm just saying Tama Tonga because he's way more over.
No.
And is way more handsome than Solo Sikoa, but I die Jack.
But you're still... Hey, don't steal Quiet Jam. Shit.
That's $2 you owe me in royalty so far.
So I'm guessing...
I die Jack.
Hey.
$8.
Are you going with the bloodline?
C.
I knew it. And Jesse, okay, his prediction here is a bit interesting. He's going to say Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are going to win by DQ, though, because to them, he thinks at this point that Jacob Fatu will make his debut here and attack them mid-match, and then all hell just breaks loose as it does. But we still have one more person left here. Well, technically two, but one more person before we get to me. Easy there. Quiet Jam.
Yeah, and that's always me ahead of coffee, as it always should be. But anyway, I die Jack. See, this is how you do it. I tell you, they're gonna be they're gonna put their thumb on the baby faces here. That's what they're doing right now. That's what you have to do when a full reset of your promotion is successfully taking off. Okay, and Randy Orton is an equalizer, as much as Kevin Owens is an equalizer. They're both like really complement each other. Many people will say, "Oh, it's just nothing but like a mat. It's like RK Bro all over again." But no, 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 no. It's not
It's
RK
just
Bro.
better.
It's better, and it's
Yeah.
more believable. And the bloodline needs to have a major victory under the new regime. And it's not really, I don't really why they call them the Bloodline. You should just call them the Bloodline Brothers or something, because it's technically, with the Wise Man, they're a tag team right now. It's basically a tag team match.
Just a tag team.
So, but I think Tama Tonga is going to look tremendous in this match. He's going to be the real diamond in the rough this match, because many people have not seen Tama Tonga wrestle in New Japan, and this is going to be Tama Tonga's opening. But I think, like I said with the guys on the babyfaces being equalizers, I think that Owens and Orton will have the advantage here in this match, having most of the offense and the bloodline reeling through a majority of the match. But much like how Solo Sikoa became the biggest killjoy, the whole Cody finishing the story where he shows up in a black hoodie and Cody's on the top rope and he hits him with the Samoan thumb.
Yeah.
I think Jacob Fatu is going to come out and interfere after a ref bump. And you're going to be leading in numbers. And Tama Tonga hits the gun switch, his finisher, and then you have the new bloodline having their first big victory since post Roman Reigns, who's currently on the island of irrelevancy right now, pleasing whatever wife he can find. So I say new bloodline for the win with a Jacob Fatu debut / interference.
Interesting. And with that said, you know, I have an idea of what to expect with some of this here, because let's be honest, even with Roman Reigns gone, there are still going to be shenanigans. So the match will go as you would expect. Then all of a sudden we get a gnarly ref bump, because at this point, even when Roman's not there, his spirit...
Multiple. I'm thinking multiple. I'm thinking not just one. I'm thinking
more
two.
than enough. But basically...
I think, yeah.
But basically,
I don't know.
When the ref
we'll
bump happens, because it probably will...
I think it will. It's a bloodline. I mean, it's kind of expected.
Even without Roman there, you can still feel his spirit with all these ref bumps. But when that happens, that is when Jacob Fatu will make his debut. Much like what Solo Sikoa did at a Clash at the Castle 2022. You will have Jacob Fatu make his debut, and he will basically take out who's ever in the ring with his finisher. He'll take out probably the non-legal man with his finisher, and then basically the bloodline will come back in. They'll hit their finishers. The ref will just come to it, just about, count the 1, 2, 3, and the bloodline is still going to reign supreme, because, yeah, we need to get Solo looking better, and I don't think you're going to have Tama Tonga lose his debut match in WWE. No, thank you, sir. And yeah, there you go. So, time to close it down. Well, there you
Did you just
have
rickroll us? God fucking damn it.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Hey, no.
Asshole.
So this is how it ends. In the same chaotic way that we're all used to it here, huh? Yep, I am not even surprised at this point. Well...
I'm gonna put that in THD.
Well, the pay-per-view itself should be fine. An earlier time benefits us in the US still, but either way, yeah. And on that note, I do want to thank everybody here in the group, and a big special thanks to Heathie. I mean, what has it been? Now about 7 years, actually, now, technically, though?
Right off the heels of WrestleMania 33, so you're probably right.
Yeah.
Yes, back when we were all getting hair in weird places.
Hey.
Dude, fuck you.
Alright, Jam, I'm gonna have to talk to you with some of this, but beyond that...
Ooh.
Hey, there's other things
I'm
to it.
kidding.
Yeah, but beyond that, though... Look, man. I'm just gonna shoot you straight. You've been a good friend to me, despite our ups and downs. Been a hell of a time with all this. I've always appreciated your insight with this, and you know what?
I second that.
What more can I say?
I third it.
Really, by the way.
Dude, you barely know him.
Hey.
I liked his voice though, and he's very good in his elocution.
All right, man. But
Mr.
yeah,
Waiter speak.
I've still got you on PSN, so if you ever need to reach me or I want to reach you,
What the fuck?
I think we know
Sorry,
where
Of
the
course,
something else, sorry.
Yeah, and of course, like we'll talk after.
Right.
I'll find some time to talk to you tomorrow. But I'm real glad to have been your partner on that.
Thanks, man. And let's be real, your spot is permanently retired in that park because no one can take your spot, man. No one can here. You are practically irreplaceable. And thanks, man. So, enjoy time. Yep, thank you, Edie, indeed. So on
There you go, I
that,
pinned it. Ugh.
so on that note,
Of course, man.
enjoy easing up from all of this. I'm still gonna keep doing what I can until I'm ready to be at that point. So, yeah, maybe not leave entirely, but reduce a little bit. We'll see. There's still a lot of ways to go. So enjoy your rest. And the next WWE, oh my goodness. Looks like
Clash at the Castle, isn't it?
No.
Another third party? Oh boy.
No. Actually, it's we have a double feature weekend of craziness. We've got both King and Queen of the Ring for the Saudis.
Oh god.
Can we skip that? Is that possible? Just skip that?
That's not gonna happen. But we can speed run it if you prefer. I still have to get through it, so the rest of you, well, except for Healy. And then after that, thankfully, we will have Double or Nothing.
Oh boy, that's going to be a crazy card.
Oh, I know,
Wait,
right?
which one? Sorry,
Double
I was
or Nothing, man.
So
Double or Nothing.
It's gonna be a double feature weekend in about 1, 2, 3 weeks. We'll have King and Queen of the Ring and Double or Nothing. King and Queen of the Ring will be Saturday.
Dude.
Then Double or Nothing will be on the 26th.
I'm gonna need a drink.
No, you
for that
won't. You'll be
weekend, what the fuck?
fine.
We're gonna need a liquor bar for that.
All right,
we're
with
gonna have
that, hey, enough. Okay, look, Dean. Look, everybody just.
I just peed my pants.
No, you didn't.
Sure, you did.
Hey,
No, I literally
everyone,
didn't.
hey! I'm going to sign it off now. With that, take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. And thanks for everything, Healy. I'll see you on the other side, man, or who knows what's
See ya,
gonna
Healy.
happen.
Bye-bye, Healy.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
bye, everybody.
Miss you.
Thank you.